Video we start remaining part of this chapter. as, as I said before, flower is the reproductive part of the plant. The flower the stamens are the male reproductive part and the pistil is the female reproductive part. These diagrams show male reproductive part of plant, it's a stamen. It's a female reproductive part of plant, it's a pistil. In the stamen there are two parts. First is anther. Below the anther filament is present. Anther contains Anther contains pollen grains which produce male gamete. The pistil means female reproductive part of the plant. It consists stigma, style and ovary. The ovary contain one or more ovules. The female gamete or egg formed in an ovule. In sexual reproduction, a male and female gamete fuse to form a zygote. Flower are two types. The flower which contain either only the pistil or only the stamen are called unisexual flower. The flowers which contain both stamen and pistil are called bisexual flowers. What is a pollination? The transfer of pollen from the anther to the stigma of a flower is called pollination. There are two types of pollination: self-pollination and cross-pollination. If the pollen lands on the stigma of the same flower, it is called self-pollination. This diagram shows self-pollination. In this diagram, transfer of pollen grain from the anther to the stigma at the same flower. So it is called self-pollination. Cross-pollination. When the pollen of a flower land on the stigma of anther of another flower of the same plant or that of different plant of the same kind is called cross-pollination. This diagram shows cross-pollination. Transfer of pollen grains from the stigma from the anther to stigma of the other flower. So it is called the cross-pollination. What is a fertilization? Fertilization is the process in which male and female gamete fuse together. In flowering plant, the pollen fuse with ovules present in the ovary to form a zygote, which later on develop into seeds. This diagram exhibits the process of fertilization in plants. In it, the male gamete pollen grains fuse with the female gamete ovule and form the zygote. This is the zygote formation. After fertilization, the ovary grow into a fruit and other parts of the flower fall off. The fruit is ripened ovary. The seed develop from the ovule. The seed contain an embryo enclosed in a protective seed coat. Some fruits are fleshy and juicy, such as mango, apple and orange. Some fruits are hard like almond and walnut, etc. What is a seed dispersal? Transfer of seed from one place to another is called seed dispersal. In nature, same kind of plant grow at different places. This happens because seeds are dispersed to different places. There are some method of seed dispersal: water dispersal, dispersed by animals, and next dispersed by explosive. What is a wind dispersal? Winged seed such as those of drumstick and maple, and light seed of grasses or hairy seed of oak. Oak and other name is oak is madar. And hairy fruits of sunflower gets blown off with the wind to far away places. These seeds, see, these seeds, drumsticks, maple, are dispersed by the air, and the seed, these are hairy seed of the madar and oak. These are the hairy, so they are also dispersed by the air, wind. Some seeds are dispersed by water. These fruits or seeds usually develop floating ability in the form of spongy or fibrous outer coat as in coconut. Dispersed by animal. Some seed are dispersed by animals, especially spiny seed with hooks which get attached to the bodies of animals and are carried to distant places. Example, Xanthium and Urina. This is the diagram of Xanthium. In it, spiny hooks are present. These stick to the animals and are carried to the distant places. Dispersal by explosives. Some seeds are dispersed when the fruit bursts with sudden jerks. The seeds are scattered far from the parent plant. This happens in the case of castor and balsam. Seed dispersal helps the plant to prevent overcrowding, avoid competition for sunlight, water and minerals, and invade new habitats. Difference between sexual and asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction. It occurs both in lower and higher organisms, but mostly in higher plants and animals. Asexual reproduction usually occur in lower organisms. So in sexual reproduction, there is fusion of the two gametes, male and females. And for this, the two sexes are required. In a asexual reproduction, only one parent is sufficient in asexual reproduction. The new individual formed is identical to the parents. The new individual formed is similar but not identical to the parent. Now I would like to point wise what we have learned in this chapter. First point, all organisms multiply or reproduce their own kind. In plant there are two modes of reproduction, sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. There are several methods of asexual reproduction such as fragmentation, budding, spore formation and vegetative propagation. Sexual reproduction involves the fusion of male and female gametes. In vegetative propagation, new plants are produced from different vegetative parts such as leaves, stem and roots. Flower is a reproductive part of a plant. A flower may be unisexual with either the male or the female reproductive part. A bisexual flower has both the male and the female reproductive parts. The male gametes are found inside the pollen grains and the female gametes are found in the ovule. Pollination is the process of transfer of pollen grains from the anther of one flower to the stigma of the same or another flower. Pollination is of two types, self-pollination and cross-pollination. In self-pollination, pollen grains are transferred from the anther to the stigma of the same flower. In cross pollination, pollen grains are transferred from the anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower of the same kind. Pollination takes place in a plant with the help of wind, water, insect. The fusion of male and female gamete is called fertilization. Fertilized egg is called zygote. Zygote develop into an embryo. Fruit is the matured ovary, whereas ovule develop into a seed which contain the developing embryo. Seed dispersal is aided by wind, water and animals. Seed dispersal help the plant to prevent overcrowding, avoid competition for sunlight, water and mineral. So this chapter is completed. Stay at home and stay safe.